They clowned around a lot. I remember Buck always wanted to be a doctor. So it was the time that I was with them, and they borrowed this doctor's car. It had his kit in there. So we went out in the woods, and there's a big lake, a beautiful lake there. And Buck just kept saying, "Clyde, let me give you a shot. Let me give you a shot." And he kept, listening to everybody's heart and everything, and really cutting up. And so Clyde kept saying, "Oh, Buck, get away from me. You know I'm not going to let you use that old needle on me." So finally Buck kept on, and Clyde winked at Bonnie and I, and he said, "Okay, I'll let you shoot me." So Buck got some medicine and put it in this needle, and he shot Clyde in the arm. Clyde just keeled over. It like scared Buck to death. We knew that Clyde was put it on, and that Buck takes Clyde out and dumps him in this lake. And, he's scared to death that he has killed Clyde. I mean, they just, were really cut-ups. And Buck was killed. They had a gun battle of some sort. Buck was injured. He was shot through the head. They went to this park, and they stayed for maybe 2 or 3 days. Buck kept getting worse and worse. And one of them Clyde went to town to get some bandages, medicine, and he was followed. So the first thing that they knew, they were surrounded. That's when Buck was captured, and that's when Buck's wife was captured. Buck was taken to the Perry Highway Hospital in Iowa. We didn't have, my mother and I and Mrs. Barrow and Mrs. Barrow's son and another lady went from Dallas to Perry Highway in a T-model Ford. We didn't have any money, but one of the deputy sheriffs in Dallas gave my mother the expense money for us to go up there. I, lost my job, and this person knew that I was going to lose my job, so he paid a month's rent on our house. While we were gone, we stayed up there about 2 weeks. Buck never regained consciousness, but he was in a coma, and I stayed right there. He kept holding my hand, begging me not to leave. He thought I was his wife. And I was with him when he died. Mrs. Barrow sent him back to Dallas, and he was buried in Dallas. And later, Clyde was buried next to his brother Buck.